idea pop back in his head when he started to put the music.
We lost.
He used the idea. I don't know how you look at it, but yeah.
Let me get my laptop. Let me get my laptop. Where my laptop at?
This nigga said, no, yeah. He got a business.
So
the man clearly said he just read a book. And from the book, he got an idea.
Yes. He read the book and got a business idea from
No, he didn't say that. He did not say that. He could have got an idea about anything with that $100 school slip. Not necessarily on business, but once he started to think and learn, because if you pay attention, that's what he was saying. He had to learn. So once he learned, then he put that idea that he read from that book, because he never said he read the book to learn business ideas. He never said that. He just said, man, I read this book one time, and then the shit they was talking about how a nigga sold a $100 cheesesteak. So I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, $100 cheesesteak. He was more, nigga, tripping out how this nigga, selling $100 cheese. Like, nigga, ain't nobody finna buy $100 cheese. He was more tripping about what they was talking about in the story. You could tell if you, like I said, reading comprehension goes a long way. Feel me? He never mentioned that he read the book based on business.
Look, listen, bro. Listen.
But yes, he took an idea that he read and he put it in a business perspective, most definitely. But he did not say he read that book for business. That's not what that man said. He said he got an idea.
Nobody, listen, bro.
That's what you said, though. That's what you said, though. That's what you said.
I said
you asked your wife, hey, wifey, what is this, wifey? You said that, so stop it. You said that. You most definitely said that. You put your wife in it, remember?
Go ahead. I'm waiting you done.
No, you just was doing the same thing to me, though. You don't gotta wait for him done. I was just sitting
so
quiet and when you doing the same
I
thing,
just
bro.
said he got a business idea from a book. You said everything came from Black Sam, and that's not true.
God damn. That's not what I said, bro.
You did.
But if
you said all the business.
That's not what I said. No, that's not what I said, bro. Lie on yourself. Don't lie on me. That's not what I said.
So you didn't say all the music business was Black Sam.
Didn't say that. Nope. Stop lying for whoever you got recording for. Nope, I didn't say that. You know I didn't say that. So yeah. Try again. Try another approach.
So what did you say about Black Sam in business?
No. Try another approach. What I said.
I don't know what you said.
You either gonna say what we was talking about.
I don't know what you said.
Well, then let it go then, Slim.
All right, yeah.
I'm not finna bait it to your dumb shit. You know what I said.
I don't.
Yeah.
I said what you said.
You know what I said. No, you did. That ain't what I said. That ain't what I said. You the king of misinterpreting. Act like you regurgitating what somebody said. You intentionally change up what the person said. That's your team, my nigga. So no, I'm not gonna entertain that.
So
you ain't gonna say what the fuck I'm saying just to have your entertainment. Be real and just say what you know I said and what you thought. What you like. Okay, well, this is what I thought you said, or this is what I'm getting from what you said. But don't say that's what I said.
All right. Well, what I said was
that word. That's different, bro.
Well, what I said was, when it came to the music business, that was Nipsey. In the other business, and now I can even say the structure of it, I would say Sam played a major part in that as well.
No, you didn't. Now you lying again, because you did say that. You said it was all cuz. I'm the one that kept saying no. The beginning, everything that started happening was his brother. Yeah. His brother was amazing. He said out his own, kept telling you, he said out his own fucking mouth, his brother is the biggest fucking hustler he knows. And you kept saying, no, nigga, it was cool. No.
Biggest
so stop,
hustler.
Whatever the fuck, hold on, stop. Because whatever you got recorded now, don't start studioing. That's what I don't like about you, because you get the studioing, you feel me, when the Hollywood cameras come on. Nigga, be the Black Power banging, nigga, stand on that shit. You lie, nigga. Stop all the studioing, yeah.
Being the hustler and music business is two different things. It don't mean that it's music business, because I know how to hustle. That is, you can't equate those into the same thing. So here we go. I'm gonna play this real quick.
So now hustle ain't handling this one.
I read a book called Contagious by Jordan Burger. Yeah. You know what I mean? He got a story about this restaurant in Philly called Barclay Crime. Yeah. And and they had $100 cheesesteak. And everybody thought he was crazy. I'm like, okay, $100 for cheesesteak, especially in Philly, you crazy. So it became like a status symbol for like business meetings, or like you bring a girl on a date and you wanted to buy a $100 cheesesteak, and Oprah Winfrey ended up coming to get one, and Jay Leno, and it became a thing. So I'm like, damn, that ain't been done in rap at all. I mean, it's a combination of things that
right there. When he read
when in that did he say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna try that"?
Right there.
When did he say that?
When he said that have not been done in rap at all. He got that business idea to sell the CDs for $100 from the cheesesteak business. That business in Philly that did it.
I said he got the idea from the book that he read. I said that, but you say he got a business idea from the book.
That is the business idea.
No. He put it in a perspective because you can tell he never heard the story. He said it was a story, right? Did he not just say that? It was a story about how this, and then it became this whoopie-whoop, and then Oprah Winfrey went and got one, and woo, wow, woo, right? See, your reading and comprehension is not good. You feel me? You only take one thing, like a fucking crazy-ass female, right? She only listen to one thing that a nigga say, and then she just want to argue about it. That's what you do, bro. You don't listen to everything. You listen to one thing and argue that. Gotta stop it, bro. Listen to everything and argue everything.
Okay. So when he said there was a business in Philly that chose to sell $100 cheesesteaks, he said that has not been done in rap. So he sold $100 CDs.
Okay,
so
when did he say he read the book, though? When did he say he read the book?
He used that business ideal that company.
Okay, we understood that. But when did he say he read the book? Did he establish what time of his life did he read the book?
Before he started selling $100 CDs.
Was it before rap?
When Jay-Z bought 10 of them.
Hold on. I heard that. Was it before rap? Because his brother said he liked to read. See how it works, Flip? So when did he read this book?
Before he sold a $100 CD. I don't care how long ago he read it. But before he sold a $100 CD. Because the ideal of the $100 CD came from that business ideal of the $100 CD. That's a business ideal, fool.
So the book was based on business. He gave you the title. Can we Google that book and see if it's based on business? I'm trying to strengthen or weaken your argument. See how that works? It's either going to strengthen or weaken it.
Look, we can listen to this. You Google the book.
God damn.
Hold on, here we go.
God damn.
Here we go.
So no, he don't want to be strengthened or weakened.
Hold on, you could get the book. Google. He's
scared. This nigga scared. Crazy. I never see the scared nigga.
Damn. You could Google the book if you want to. Here we go.
Okay, Google it so it can strengthen or weaken your argument. Google it. See, I'm cool with being right or wrong, Flip. You see how that works?
You don't have to look up the book to realize that that's a business ideal.
God damn.
Do you know why it's a business?
Because the book can be based on a fucking story, and then this one statement was stated in there, right? And then he just took the idea. But that don't mean that the book or what he was reading and when he read it, it was based on business, you dickhead. This is my argument. See how that works? I already agreed that, yeah, he took the idea from the book and he put it in a business perspective as far as rap or however he stated and things. And it worked because that's not why I'm arguing, because we know Cud did it. But the way you trying to make, no, Cud, he read the book, nigga, it was a business book, nigga, he read about business, nigga. Okay, well, let's make, nigga, you on, all right, nigga. For your fucking viewers, nigga, let's prove that you can be right and wrong, nigga. You like being right all the time, right? Nigga, let's show your people how right or wrong you are, nigga.
Okay. So what I did not never said it was a business book. I said it was a business ideal. Can you please?
I just said that, you know.
Okay. All right. So
I don't change words you say. You changed my words. I said that already.
Okay. You said that. Got you. That's what you said. So, and this is how you know it's a business ideal, and he got it from a business. Because what was the business that had this ideal first selling?
I don't know. It could have been a coffee shop.
Watch this. It was selling cheesesteaks.
No. They was selling, that's an item. But you can have a coffee shop selling bagels and coffees and frappes, and nigga, then fuck it. We finna put in $100 cheesecake, nigga. See how? Yeah, so you can't just say, oh, they was only selling cheesecake. You see how when you tell a story, nigga, your shit just fall apart, and when niggas have questions, you can't answer it. You just want to say what you want to say. Like what school say, you always want to check the narrative. No, let the narrative be the narrative, and nigga, you take it for what it is. Stop trying to shape the narrative. So you, in your eyes, you feel that they wasn't selling nothing but cheesesteak. They didn't have no fries. They wasn't selling lemonade. They wasn't selling Arnold's Palmer. Nigga, half cheese, half lemonade. None of that. If you tell a story, it's just fucking Philly cheesesteaks. Yeah, nigga, keep going, Slip. Okay. For your audience.
All right. So if you want to find this video that we're talking about, the title of the video is Nipsey Hussle.
Not interested in the video.
Nipsey Hussle on $100 cheese steak. They didn't say nothing about fries. They didn't say nothing about shake. And Nipsey didn't say nothing about fries, nothing about shakes, nothing about the little
I know he did, but you just said that, Flip. You said that the business was only. I said, what was the business about? Just selling cheesesteaks. That's what you just said. You see how fucking illiterate you be talking, my nigga? You just said. I didn't say Nipsey said. I said Slip Double, the greatest gangbanger in the world. The one that think that white people is the greatest people in America, right? What else you say about them? I'm talking about you, sir. I didn't say them, my nigga. Reading and comprehension goes a long way, and you don't have it. Never said them. Never said could. I'm talking about you.
Okay.
Like so I know you, boy. I know you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay, see how that passes over your head, and I'm clearly talking to you. This nigga went to Nipsey. Never said cuz said that. I said you said that because you said that. This nigga crazy. Pause it and play it back, Slip. You forgot what you just said, my nigga.
Let's go. Let's play it back. I'm play back
this
Nipsey.
This nigga crazy.
Let's see what Nipsey say.
I mean, it's a combination of things that went into figuring out or committing to doing it.
Look, he's slow again, y'all. I told him to pause his live and play back what he said. This nigga played a video. Coco. This nigga slow. I love you, boy, but you slow, bro. Nigga did not say play that video. Nigga, I say for your live, nigga, play it back, nigga, so you can hear what you said. Cause okay, I'm finna play it. Nipsey Hussle talking. What? Reading comprehension goes a long way, son. Goes a long way, bro.
You know what I mean? He had a story about this restaurant in Philly called Barclay Prime, and they had a $100 cheesesteak, and everybody thought it was crazy.
Hold on, it was what in Philly called Barclay Prime?
Called Barclay Prime.
Hold on, watch this.
They had it, you know what I mean? He had a story about this restaurant in Philly called Barclay Prime.
Restaurant.
And they had a $100 cheesesteak. And everybody thought it was crazy. You know, why gonna pay $100 for a cheesesteak? Plus, we in Philly, you crazy. But it became like a status symbol for like business meetings, or like you bring a girl on a date and you wanted to buy a $100 cheesesteak, and Oprah Winfrey ended up coming to get one, and Jay Leno, and it became a thing. So I'm like, damn, you know, that ain't been done in rap at all. I mean,
so he was talking about the business ideal that Barclay Prime did. And they utilized they basically created something that made it to where you're going to come here and pay $100 for a cheesesteak. So they had an upper scale menu, pretty much. They created an upper scale menu for people with bread. And he did the same thing with his CDs. So when people paid that $100 for this particular CD, they bought something of this memorabilia. Now, right now, those CDs, if they never open them and they still in a wrapper, are going to be worth something. So, here we go. Let's see. Here go the other one that we talked about. I think it was this one.
Yeah, this how they said. It say God will rise.
No, not
and
that.
So
hold on. Hold on, where is that? Where is that?
I ain't make my name up. I just give him my name. I like how it sounded, so I took it. The hustle part is the part I brought to it. You know, Nipsey was my name before, but the hustle part is the part I think they threw that name at me for. Just because I was always, we was in the studio, I was like 15. We used to have a studio in the hood. And it was full of grown-ups. Everybody was grown.
Hold on, they had a studio where?
Just because I was always. We was in the studio, I was like 15. We used to have a studio in the hood. And it was full.
So he had a studio in his hood. He got a nickname in his hood. Okay, go ahead. Hold on, let's keep going.
Everybody's grown, and
Flip, what are you talking about? You everywhere. What are you talking about now?
Hold on, cuz, let's finish this.
Now you talking about the studio. You went from the $100 to what you call. Now you talking about the studio.
Hold on, let me call Scooter for this one. Let me call Scooter.
God damn.
The name Nipsey Hussle, you say it ain't a hood name, but he got it in his hood.
God damn.
Well, I guess we dealt with that. You already know he got where he got the NH. He just said he put the hustle on it. Yeah, he got Nipsey from somewhere else, but he got Hustle. He put it on it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he did that. NH. Got you. All right. Yeah, so hey, look, you lost both of these, Brody. Go ahead. Just go ahead and accept
I don't
the
know
loss.
what you talking about, bro.
Hey, look,
You jump from him talking about an idea from a book that he said he read, a business book he said he read, right?
Hold on. No.
Then now you jump to
Look.
a fucking
How did this conversation about the business start off? How did it start off? We got back on him getting his name, right? And talking about if Cowboy name was Thundercat, but that wasn't his name in the beginning. Didn't we start off on that? Didn't we start off on that?
No. You don't know what you're talking about, bro.
How did we start this conversation?
You just talking. You want to entertain, and you a
How
bad
did we start?
host.
How did we start this conversation?
You a bad host, bro.
How did we start this conversation?
You a bad host, bro.
Well, didn't I start up the conversation we had yesterday?
No, the conversation was not about Cowboy. It was not about none of that shit that you just stated, bro. You do that shit all the time to fucking you press play or record, bro.
Oh, cuz. Watch this. You bullshit. You bullshit. Your brain gone.
Yeah, I know. What's up?
Hold on. Hey, look, I got Spook online and we live. Look, yesterday, wasn't we having a conversation about Nipsey name, his big homie, and all that?
No.
Why you won't let Scooter? Look, Scooter online. He was there.
Fine.
He said we never was talking about that.
That's not how the conversation started.
Bro.
It started because you didn't understand that the fucking name, right? Because we was talking about business. We was talking about legality of the name and when you doing fucking business and all that shit. That's what we was talking about, my nigga. You start taking that shit to the hood and saying all this dumb shit, and Scoop was just entertaining you. Because we knew that you didn't know what the fuck you was talking about when it came to the name and mastering and all this shit. You didn't understand none of that shit. You don't know what you're talking about. So no, the conversation wasn't about that. It came into that because you started losing the first initial conversation when it was about if the name is legal and owned by this and blase. Nothing but a legal aspect, bro. You start trying to go into the hood politics and say all this dumb shit, bro. Come on. Be honest, my nigga. Yeah, that's right.
No, that's not right. Because what we was talking about, and he's wrong, because it said when you was giving the real, like, yeah, that was his studio name, his real name. And he was like his real name. And then he jumped in like, wasn't that name on contracts? Then we went into contracts like, yeah, that's right. That
we was talking about that the whole time.
No, it wasn't.
And then it started bouncing into the other shit. Yes,
you brought up the name being on contracts.
Man, you lying, bro.
You brought up the name being on contracts.
You might as well go go to Hollywood, Flip. You fit right in, my nigga.
Okay.
You need to go try to get a part in Hollywood, cause you act every time the fucking shit on. You good at it, my nigga. You need to go to Hollywood. I'm telling you, go try to catch up with
hey, look, well, let me stumble over my words. Let me stumble if I'm that good.
Be lying for no reason.
Let me stumble. So when you brought up the contracts and we started talking about, then it went into how the labels own the name.
You was trying to make it a hood name. You was trying to make it a hood name. You was trying to make it a hood name. You was trying to make it a hood name. I'll be like, no, cuz it's just business. It's on the business. No, but see, look, don't they know this in the hood? Don't they know this? What about this? Y'all sound stupid. You start saying all the most dumbest, stupid shit to try to argue your point to make yourself seem
all right, cool. Let's do that.
Like usual.
Let's do that. Let's do that. So,
you just start about to lie. I just have to stop the lie and correct you.
All right.
You lied again. You spent a lot of everybody or wherever you record this shit for. You spent a lot of them again.
Okay, cool. So we was talking about the business. And then all of a sudden, I jumped in like, that's his gang name. Is that what you saying?
No. Hey, bro, I'm not comfortable talking on your past. Exactly.
No. Look, because we ain't talking about none of that.
That's exactly what you're doing, bro.
No, look.
No. I'm only talking to you, bro. I'm not talking to the thing.
No,
that's what I keep trying to tell you.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna call you back then. Hey, but right. So I was telling you how the conversation. I was talking about how the conversation started off, and then we end up moving into business.
No. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie, my nigga. It's crazy, bro. You be lying so much.
Hey, so look, watch this.
It's ridiculous.
Watch this.
That's a fucking lie, bro.
Okay, cool.
That's a lie.
All right, it's a lie. At the end of the conversation, what did I do? Did I not read about him having a part?
I don't know what you do.
At the end of the
I don't know what you did. We got off the phone at the end of the conversation.
At the end of the conversation, did not read he had a partnership with Atlantic?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. No, you said Epic.
No.
You said Epic.
No.
We were saying Interscope, and when you
I
read
did not
it, you
say
said
Interscope.
Epic.
Listen.
I said we were saying Interscope. Listen, my nigga. We were saying Interscope, and then you read some shit, and you said Epic, motherfucker.
Listen, bro.
Stop trying to lie, bro.
Listen, cuz. So now you know I did read it. Because he bought out his contract with Epic and went into a partnership.
What do that got to do with the name? What do the contract of him with Epic, Interscope, whatever the fuck he was with? What do that got to do with the legality of his name, my nigga? Being a fucking brand. Because that's what we was talking about. A brand.
Right.
And you start trying, no, nigga, it's a hood. Niggas know about him in a hood, cuz this nigga, it's a hood name. Like, well, damn, why we can't just stay on the brand? Why you want to make this shit always this? You want to go here. You want to turn around this back alley, hop this fence with the dogs, and you want to do all this crazy shit. Just stay on the brand. No, nigga, it's a brand, nigga. It's this and that. We like, nah, cuz it's a brand, bro. You kept chasing something else. You wanted to be everything else. But what we was saying, come on, my nigga. Your hosting is weak. I tell you, it's weak. Not a good host, bro. Okay. You gotta work on your hosting skill. You gotta get a book. All the books you got, you ain't got nothing on hosting.
Okay.
You need to get a book on hosting. Yeah. So you lie. Well, all the other YouTube podcasters do it. They just lie. Why can't I do it, dude? No, nigga, be different, nigga. Nigga, be a real one, nigga. Entertainment shit is weak, nigga.
Okay, so
say some shit, some real shit, nigga.
I'm waiting for you to land your plane.
That's what we missing. Please, dude. Please,
All right.
I will cut you off.
All right. So what the thing was, your point was that he didn't have ownership of his name, and I said that that's not true. That's what we was talking about. And then when I read that he did a partner, I read that he got game from and got laced by Master P. Master P laced him. He bought out his contract with Epic, and he left there with ownership of everything. And it wasn't that he didn't have ownership. He couldn't use Nipsey Hussle no more after he left Epic and all that. When he signed with Atlantic, it was a partner.
That's not what was said either.
When he signed with Atlantic,
see, like I said, y'all understand this slip is crazy because none of that was said yesterday.
Okay, got you. When he signed with Atlantic, it was a partnership, and you cannot say Atlantic Records had ownership of the name Nipsey Hussle. That's what y'all was trying to argue. That was your argument.
Hold on. If I go in business with you, Slip Double, the greatest gangbanger in the world, right? So you mean to tell me we put 50-50 or we put this and we sign a contract to where you getting something or you might have 2 or 3%, 4, 5%. You mean to tell me you don't own part of that? And it's on contract saying it? That's what you're telling me, Slip? Because then in that same breath that you taking, right, that you said you took when you read something, you read that same exact thing. No, they didn't own everything, but they just owned a portion of it. And that's exactly, I said, well, why the fuck, I'm not even going to repeat all that. But yeah, you feel me? I said what I said, bro.
All right, so,
period.
But this is what I was explaining.
You need to understand business, my nigga.
Okay.
That's not the street life. You feel me? 2 different street lives, my nigga. Okay. Business, you feel me? You can't miss street and business, my nigga.
All right. So this is what I was explaining when it comes to contracts. It depends on what's stipulated in the contracts. Now,
just said that.
Them doing a partnership don't mean that he owns Nipsey or they own the Nipsey's record label. That's like saying since Nipsey signed
a deal with that. Who said that?
Bro,
who said anything about owning him as a person or owning his record label? Who stated that? You know what I'm saying? Your comprehension is fucked up. Nobody never stated that, bro. Nobody never said that they own him. Nobody never said that, bro.
That was like him. We're talking about the name.
Okay, well, you just said own him, so you need to be more specific.
Okay, got you. My bad if I say own him. I mean, you just keep cutting me off, cuz, and I can't get out what I'm saying.
I'm cutting you off when you studio and to correct you that you studio and to show the people how you studio because you know what we said. You know how to say it properly when you want to, but you choose the studio. So I'm just showing the people that like you how much you studio. That's all I'm showing, my nigga.
I can't wait till you listen to this back, cuz. When you listen to this, you gonna...
That's fine, bro. I'm not worried about listening to it back. I'm worried about the conversation I'm having with an individual that will studio and say other stuff versus what was actually said. I don't give a fuck about revising or re-listening to this, my nigga. I know what I'm saying because I'm saying it right now. See how that works? I don't need to re-listen to something I know I'm telling you now.
Okay.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. You feel me? Yeah.
So after I read what I read, and Cuzzo read what he read, did he not say, okay, we both was right? Did he not say that?
Oh.
Did in the conversation was the words we both was right? Did that come out?
Hold on, what you referring to, bro?
In a conversation yesterday.
God,
did my Cuzzo not say
when that was said?
When I was reading about the partnership, did he not say we both was right about the name and the partnership we were talking about? Did he not say we both was right?
I don't get what you're saying, bro.
In the conversation about ownership
conversation, but I don't get what you're saying. I'm
gonna break it down. In a conversation about ownership of the name Nipsey Hussle. After reading,
and what you read? You talking about what you read? Are you referring to what you read?
Yesterday, after I read what I read, My
okay,
cousin.
So you referring to what you read, right? So I can be on track and because I remember what you said. So you referring to what you read because I don't remember nobody else reading nothing but you. So if you trying to say somebody else, but I don't remember nobody else.
So you do
reading
remember what I read?
You
do remember I read? Can I finish? You
yes,
remember what I read?
Yes,
okay,
yes,
cool.
Yes,
so I don't got to tell you exactly what I read. You remember it? Okay, got you.
God,
so after I read that, and my cousin also said, "Yeah, I'm reading that same thing right here." Did he not say, "Okay, we both was right"?
Yes, but I was the only person that didn't get it was you.
Oh, okay.
Because we was already saying that. That's exactly. But nobody never said that they own 100% of the name. But we like, okay, well they own some of that. But you kept saying no, nigga. He got all those nigga. He got his master. I said, well, Slip, do you know what the masters is based on? That's just the music, my nigga. That's not like the name and the brand of who he is and all that. I said, you can take the Tina Turner shit. That's why I started talking about. I said, you can take the Ike and Tina Turner situation. I said, the nigga was trying to take away his name. She won that she don't want shit with her name, so she can keep, who the fuck she was as her artist or her stage name, so she could get paid. I said that's what I was trying to shine the light on. All that other shit you was hearing, you started talking about all this other, I didn't even was losing. That shit.
Okay.
So on them goddamn contracts. That's what we was talking about.
Okay. So when you
lost me completely when you start saying all this other shit that had shit to do with a contract and the master that you stated at first. See how that worked?
All right, so let's go. Let's talk about Tina Turner then. What record label did Tina Turner own or Ike own? What was the name?
I don't know, and I don't care. But the fact of the matter is, she went to court and all she won shit else but her fucking name, and she won and she kept her name and she was able to do and perform as fucking Tina Turner still. Case closed. That's the legal status and quote of that fucking issue, my nigga. See how that works, Flip? And this is what I was just trying to recite as far as like when you deal with these types of things, because this is a brand. Tina Turner wasn't just her name, but it was actually a brand. See how that works? That's what I kept saying. It's like Nike, Flip. Nike is a brand. See how that works? I gave you another story. I said it's a fucking article out with Nike. 7-Eleven trying to sue Nike for using the 7-Eleven logo shit on their fucking shoe. Why would they do that? So because those color patterns isn't part of their brand. They didn't have to actually have the 7-Eleven on there, but the fact that they're using this color pattern is a part of their brand, Slip. This is the part that how you like to talk like you understand every fucking thing in America. But when little simple shit like that in the conversation, nigga, you got to talk about the hood. You got to take it to nigga. What is Vic homie name and all this other dumb shit that don't have shit to do with these contracts that we were talking about. So you're not the smartest gangbanger in the world. You are not the greatest gangbanger in the world. You the gangbanger that needs training. Nigga. You the gangbanger in training, nigga. Yeah, you ain't the greatest gangbanger in the world, sir. Gotta have common sense. You gotta have understanding, girl. Your ass will say some crazy shit. But you got it, Slip.
Okay. In that, wasn't I talking about how rappers nowadays are working on distribution deals because they own the record labels?
Yes, I said the distribution. I'm the one that brought up distribution. I said this is why they go to the distributions so they can cut out the middleman. But that's based on the music specifically, not necessarily the brand of their name.
Who is the middleman?
Right?
Who is the middleman they cutting out?
Who else would it be? You just said it, Slip. You just said that. Why don't they go to the distributions so they can have with their own record labels? So if they go into the distribution with their own record label, right, versus them being signed to Interscope or Epic or any of these other main record labels where they will have their own distribution company, blase. I said this already, Slip. See how that works? Yeah, you stop trying to make it sound like you said this shit. You didn't say none of this. You was against all of it. See how that work? Stop it.
So, okay, if I was against all of it, what was the part that Scooter said I was right on?
Just the part that you read, bro, him maintaining the ownership. Because you, like I said, reading the comprehension goes a long way. Your comprehension was thinking that what we were saying that he owned no part of it. You see how that worked? You kept saying, see, but he went to Master P. I'm like, okay, well, damn, this nigga must. That's why I kept him like, well, this nigga might not be the smartest nigga. When he talk about laws and all this shit. This how I knew that you wasn't the smartest nigga. You know what the old saying, nigga, you let a person talk to you and realize what the fuck they know and what they don't know. And that day showed, my nigga, you didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. Period. As a nigga, and I'm not even a rapper. Nigga used to rap. Nigga, you supposed to know all this shit. Nigga, you didn't know none of that. You didn't know what the fuck you was talking about.
So, didn't I also bring up the 360 deal and the stipulations in a 360
Everybody
contract?
know about 360 deal. Everybody know about 360 deal. You ain't bring up nothing, bro. Yeah, you ain't bring up nothing. Everybody, their mama talk about 360 deals on the internet. So, if you don't know what a 360 deal is, then if you out of the loop. See how that works, Lil? Yeah, my nigga, yeah. It's all about the understanding of business. That's what it is. Because when we talking about Nipsey Hussle, we talking about how he understood business. He started to understand business, right? That was his big leap within business because his understanding level went up. It's no different from when Shaq said the same shit in his interview. He was dumb as a motherfucker until what he said. I read the book, Business for Dummies, or whatever the fuck he said it was, something for dummies. And that right there, that helped me out, man. I've been on it ever since. Yeah, nigga. He's not the only person that was dumbfounded, right?
If y'all want to get on the panel, pull up.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You be trying to make it seem like, nigga, I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it.
Maybe somebody else will pull up and we can actually have a conversation. I keep getting cut off. And when Spook get in his bag,
just ask me a question. Cut it out, bro.
When Spook get in his bag, I can't get a full sentence in.
Well, you just was doing me the same thing before you got on there, and I was quiet, letting you talk, didn't interrupt you, none of that.
Okay, how about you do that now? How about you do that now?
Cry wolf.
How about you do that now?
Now you want to cry. No, I'm not gonna do that now. You should have did that when
all of a sudden.
You can't.
Now you lying.
No, I will not do it now. No, I will not do it now.
That's a lie.
No, I will not do it now.
You lied saying I was doing it. Okay, got it. You got it.
So I said before you went live. I was sitting here listening.
I was not doing that.
Yeah, you was, bro. Every time I was trying to talk, I was like, damn, let me get it off. I said that to you like 5 times, bro. So stop it, Flip. I don't know if you sniffed the line of nigga Kool-Aid or what. Nigga, but yeah, stop it. Nigga, I told you my mind is like an elephant. Nigga, you need to change your diet or something. So you can retain your memory better. But yeah, nigga, you be studio too much for me. Well, I got this health book. You want me to give you the recipe for retaining information in the brain to help the brain work? I can find. I know there's something in there. So yeah, nigga. I got 2 or 3 health books over here, nigga. Shaman books, all that. What you need? Slim, tell me what's going on, my nigga. You can't retain information enough. Tell me what's going on. All right, tell you the herb you need to go get. Yeah, nigga, stop playing with me, shit. Yeah, you don't like when a nigga throw him back. See, look, when he don't let me talk, he just was doing me the same way before you press play. Now I'm on your ass.
Hey, how about you prove I'm doing like that? Show me that.
I'm gonna start recording you, Slip.
I want you to.
I'm gonna start recording. I'm gonna start recording the phone call when you call me. And I'm telling you, it's like the other day, just yesterday, you did the same shit. You in school was talking for like 30 minutes straight. I wasn't saying shit. As soon as I start trying to say to him, you want to get loud, trying to cut me off. I'm like, hold on, cause I was just sitting here being quiet.
And I also told you, if you don't know enough about the conversation, it's better just to listen. Like you said, you didn't know nothing about the conversation.
Here we go. That's why I was quiet. I only speak on what I know. See how that works?
That's cool.
So if you look. So reading comprehension goes a long way. I specifically said I was quiet for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then when I said something, you got mad.
So at the end of this, we do understand that Nipsey Hussle got some of his business ideas from books he read, right?
Well, I can't say that. You said that. But yes, he developed some ideas from books that he read because I don't know when he read the books. You under the impression that he read the book, nigga, while he was was sitting in the studio and said, you know what, I'm finna sell this motherfucker for. I don't know when he read the book because his brother said that he used to read books. He could have read the book when he was 16, 17 before he even became.
I'm gonna tell you when he read the book. Before he sold.
You don't know when he read. You don't know. You don't know when he read.
Before he sold the CD for $100.
No. You don't know. You wasn't there. You don't know when he read the book. You wasn't there. See how that works?
You know how I know? Do you know how I know?
No. You don't know. He didn't record himself reading it. He don't got no videos or audio of himself reading it. None of that slip. You don't know.
So let me tell you, this is called deductive reasoning.
Oh my God. So now, audience. So now you know that he's a studio. He's gonna try to use some bullshit called deductive reasoning to get you to think it's another form of manipulation, right? So he's gonna verbally try to manipulate you to think that he know what the fuck he's talking about. Proceed, let's go.
So when he said he read a story about a person that sold $100 cheesecake, he said out of his own mouth, it never been done in rap. So when he did it, it was the first time. So that means that he didn't do that and then read about the cheesesteak.
So he did it. He read the book a week before he put out the album.
It don't even matter.
That's what you say. He read it a week before. No. Use deductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning, right? When did he put it out? Using deductive reasoning.
It don't matter. He can read it. You
don't know. You don't know. So your deductive reason make you look even more slower. You don't know. A real man, like, I don't know. But he did say he read it. That's what a real motherfucker gonna say. You see, I can use deductive reasoning. I follow the white people. They use deductive reasoning. I'm gonna use deductive reasoning. Yeah, nigga, get out of here. Yeah. Nah. I don't hear that.
Would that be deductive or inductive? I wonder which one it is.
I don't give a fuck what it is. You feel me? If it's not exactly what it is, the truth, yeah, I don't need nobody to reason with. Yeah, the actual reason. You feel me? A specific number. Give me $10. No, I can give you deductive reason. No, I need $10. No, but I'm gonna give you 10 minutes of deductive reasoning. Well, that ain't what I need. I said I need $10. If you can't give me $10, say your deductive reasoning. Yeah. This nigga crazy. But they gon' hear. You gotta cut it out. So people looking for the real, not for the fake, my nigga. Don't be a part of this fake shit. You might as well call the Illuminati and say you willing to do anything, nigga. Feel me? Kappa 955, yeah. Nigga, put up the diamond. Call home. Nigga, put your eye in the diamond. Nigga, take a picture. Nigga, send it to him. Nigga, yeah. You ready? I'm telling you, ready. Nigga, you praise them. Nigga, you think they the greatest ones in the world? Come on, cuz. Niggas, I'm gonna use deductive reasoning to tell you, nigga, when he read the book. Not know I was there. I know the nigga I was right there when he read it. Not none of that. Deductive reasoning. Yeah, okay. I like that word, deductive reasoning. That shit probably work on the kids, but not on me. See, you gotta use deductive reasoning, kids. See, this how deductive reasoning works. What? What happened to your deductive reasoning? Can I shut it all the way down? Oh, okay. So in other words, you don't know when he read it, right, Slip? It could have been years before he became the Nipsey Hussle. It could have been the day before he put the album out, right, Slip? Right? It's most definitely in between there, right? Either or. Or in between. You don't know, bro. So yeah. You're just insinuating things that you want to be true, but that's not true. But finish making your point without deductive reasoning, bro, please.
All right. So, in that, when people say things, there's a lot of things that you could take out of it. So when he said it never been done in rap, he done it in that interview, he already read the book, and he may have or may haven't already sold the CD. So when he said it haven't been done in rap, that's something he wanted to do. But listening to it, I would think that he already sold the CD for that $100. So all of it was in the past. But it was before he sold the CD.
Exactly. So if I was using the type of deductive reasoning, that statement by him saying it hasn't even been done in rap yet. So it's a good chance this book could have been out for a while now. Or he could have read this a long time ago, right? Right, Slip?
Yep.
If you use deductive reasoning. Right? Is that the definition of deductive reasoning?
I'm not for sure. That's why I said I don't know if I'm using that correctly, if it's inductive or deductive.
I'm just fucking with you, cuz. But yeah, it would have to be either or, you know what I mean? Just based off what he's saying, you feel me? So if he's saying nobody ever did it in rap before, you feel me? This book could have been out for a long time, or he could have read this, then a long time ago, whatever. But yeah, he did get the idea from this book that he read. No way around it. Cuz say he got that idea from that book. Feel me? That's why I said, okay, well, what is the book? Pull up the book to see what the book is based on. You feel me? You would have did that, it would have strengthened your argument. Oh, weakened it, bro. That was it.
Well, in any case, I can't wait till you listen to this, Brody. I'm gonna send this to you.
I ain't worried. I'm gonna listen to it, but I'm not worried about that, bro, because at the end of the day, I'm focused on the person that I'm talking to and the conversation that I'm engaged in. So when some shit sound crazy and a motherfucker just saying something that they can't fucking interpretate or explain themselves, I'm going to fucking troll you. Especially if you're trying to make it seem like you right, I'm gonna troll you, cuz. Period. Yeah, I'm gonna act like a kid with you until you nigga, yeah. Period. I'm gonna troll you. That shit sounded crazy as fuck. Nigga wasn't saying that, bro. Nigga wasn't saying that. And certain shit just shouldn't be on the internet, bro. And talking, you know what I mean? We see, we see the cause and effect.
Yeah,
I'm finna say it in the most subtle way. We see the cause and effect that people emotions have. You feel me? When they hear certain people saying or speaking on certain shit, you feel me? That's just what it is. That's why I don't want to engage in it on live. You feel me? But yeah, my nigga.
What we're talking about is Epic or Atlantic owning the name Nipsey.
No, that's not how you started off this live.
I said, didn't we have a conversation? And what we started conversation, that's how conversation started off.
Yeah, you were saying specific names and all that, Slip. It was not about contracts. What we was really talking about.
Contracts came later.
Oh my God.
Contracts came later.
No, it didn't, Slim. No, it didn't. What you said came later. You flipping and trying to make it seem like that shit was said first, and it wasn't.
Saying that's his rap name is not his hood name. And then what I said was, despite what you say, people know him as Nipsey Hussle from 6-0.
And nobody never argued that. But you got the history of what was said. We shouldn't even have to go down on it. It don't even matter. No, everybody don't need to know what motherfucker was talking about behind the scenes. Some shit don't need to be. You feel me? You got to go back to the 90s.
No. You just said that. That's what we're talking about. No, stop. So by you saying,
we're not talking about no street level shit.
It ain't street shit. It's rap shit. It's still rap. We're talking about a rap name.
You talking about business.
You try to say.
I don't care what you're talking about. We're talking about business. I'm not engaged in that.
You tried to say it started off talking about the name is locked into a contract.
It started off about business.
That is a damn lie.
Business.
It started about.
You try to hold on. You try to take every conversation and make it street.
That is a lie.
All your analogies, you try to put some hood shit in it, some street shit in it, some gang shit in it.
Because
are you limited to your thoughts? Are you limited to only street shit when you have analogies? No, you more broader than that. Use it, bro. The fact of the matter is, we was not talking about that.
We wasn't talking
insinuating those things.
How about this thing?
Hold on.
How about
You start insinuating those things because you start saying what people know him as. in that section, which is off topic because we're not talking about that section. We was talking about contracts. And them contracts don't got shit to do with that section.
So let me ask you this.
So while you trying to take a contract and be like, well, say these people over here in this particular area, they going for this, so you trying to say this? Like, no, that's what we talking about. Please stay on topic.
Let me ask you.
No, I'm not entertaining no more, bro.
How did we start off on contracts and his name come up if we was only talking about contracts? Which contracts were we talking about?
I forgot. Hold on, bro. I forgot how we got to that particular part, but I know it wasn't on no street shit, bro. We was talking about business.
That's not true.
It was.
That is not true.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay. Well, what was said then, Slim? What was said? Refresh my memory.
I said it's people.
Because I got a mind of a fucking elephant. So refresh my memory.
I said you got rolling 60s on the internet, crying in tears, saying Nipsey is my big homie.
God damn. You said that after the conversation was in. Yes, you said that, but that was within the conversation after we tried to stay on business and you kept trying to talk about a demographic area of people.
Okay.
For lack of better words. Because I'm not trying to engage in what you're talking about. Got you. Hold on.
Watch this.
No.
You can't keep bogarting the conversation. And I read.
You just asked me a question.
Hold on.
You just asked me.
Now watch this. Yes. Now watch this. I read after I said that. I read how Nipsey did a partnership with Atlantic. Right or wrong?
Yes, we know that.
Okay.
We know that. We
so
said
the order
he had a
operation
deal. We said he had a deal. Look. We knew the business perspective. We was talking about the deals. We said that. That's what we was all talking about. Then we was talking about the brand, his name. You start trying to take it to a demographic area in Los Angeles. We're like, no, good, no. It's a brand. No. But see, people know him in this demographic of area. People know him as this. Okay, well, we're not saying that people don't know him as that, but that name is really not based on that. My nigga, it's based on this brand. See how that works? He talk about brands all the time. See, so y'all want to take away what people know, what people call it. You just start saying all the low.
Why you saying what I'm saying? You told me not to say that you said, but you said what I'm saying. Let me say what I'm saying. You say what you said. So I can speak for myself.
I said what I said. I said.
You keep talking about what I said.
What you said.
Bullshit.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. Okay, I'm saying on what both sides are saying.
Go ahead.
Right. I'm not just saying one side, but I'm saying both sides. But your reading and comprehension level is not there. So I expect you to respond like that. See how that works? Because if you will listen, you will hear that I'm not just saying you. I'm saying myself as well and whoever else that was in the conversation as well. I'm saying both sides. This is how you catch people up to speed of what was going on. You just don't try to say one fucking thing to try to trick a person to be on your side of thought. You see how that works? No. I'm going to give everybody the chance to fucking follow who they want to follow or nigga gravitate who they want to gravitate to as a person. You like the ball hog and want to think, oh no, see they said this because you want to seem like you more intellectual.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Did Ice-T come up before the contracts or after the contracts? Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm saying. You slow as fuck. You slow. Matter of fact, when I called my homeboy Rikers,
I'm trying to respond.
I got you. Go ahead.
Okay, so the Ice-T came up. I think that was the conversation when y'all was trying to argue about who was more known and some shit like that in a specific demographic area. Hold on. That's two different conversations, right?
Yes.
So now you're talking about this conversation. This conversation was about being known, right? And then the conversation that jumped into being the legal part of it, right?
There you go. Now you get it. You get the order of operations of the conversation.
No. But that's still two different things.
Okay, so let me explain to you how it happened.
God damn, no. You asked me, I'm trying to explain. You're not going to tell me.
I'm gonna wait till you finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's two different things. You was asking about who was the most famous from a specific demographic of an area, right? And then you was hoping that they was gonna say this particular person when you call. You start trying to call people, right? This is what you're referring to. You start to try to call somebody. The first person you called didn't answer. You called another motherfucker, right? They answered. Then this person said a different name from the same demographic.
Corrupt.
Yes, from the same demographic area, which caused you to lose the bet because you thought this person was going to say the name that you be talking about today or right now. But that's not what the person said. So you owe that man.
Oh, the one that died. Yeah, he knew. All right,
yeah, but he said that afterwards. You said that was going to be the only person and the most famous.
I did not say the only. I did not say the only.
Yes, you did.
I said the most famous.
That was the best.
I did not say the only.
Yes.
That is false.
Yes.
That is.
Yes.
I didn't. Yes. Man, listen, bro.
If he's the most, hold on. If this person is the most famous, this should be the only one.
The most famous 6-0. Nipsey Hussle. I said Nipsey Hussle is the most famous.
God damn, bro. If this person is the most famous, right? Then this person, when you ask about a demographic area, it should only be this one person that they speak of, according to how you saying it. But that wasn't the motherfucking case when you asked this person. He was saying other people.
That is not true.
And then, man, I'm all right. I'm done, cuz.
You gotta be done.
You can call that nigga. I'm done because you lying again. You lying. I was on the fucking phone.
Okay.
The nigga said
can I speak now?
The nigga said corrupt.
Can I speak
now? The nigga said corrupt.
Can I speak now?
No.
Go ahead. You got it.
No, you lying. You asked him who is the most famous person in this demographic area.
I didn't say famous.
Corrupt.
I said, do you know any?
Shut up.
What I asked.
You lying, bro. You lying. I'm done with the conversation. You lying. Now you really lying. I'm really over it now. You lying, bro. You can't even be honest when you lose.
All right, so look. Now check this.
You try to talk about you try to talk about saying that he don't take no losses. You know different.
Okay. So when we was asked, and then also now that was the conversation that was first.
I can't believe a nigga don't take no loss. Well, nigga, you feel like nigga you win everything and you be losing like a motherfucker and can't say I lost or I was wrong. You be lying, bro. That shit is crazy. You know different from the person you trying to fucking antagonize.
Okay, so
shit crazy.
All right, so that conversation was first. You do agree? Or did we talk about
the conversation? The first conversation was you trying to see who was the most famous person, or if you ask about this specific demographic area, that there's only one person is going to get stated out of everybody. This is what you were saying.
The most
when you start to call it failed,
and I did not say he's the only one because my
cousin
said Ice-T. They watch Law and Order.
No, you lying again. You lying again because you just
he
said
didn't bring up
most famous.
Oh, God, Ice-T is known. A lot of people know Ice-T.
Yes, he said that.
Oh,
no,
you lying for yourself.
But your argument that you made, that you made money on, that you betted on. Did you bet? You said, nigga, we can bet this. You bet it.
And
remember?
And Ice-T never came up.
And you said that if you ask somebody, they're going to say this particular person. That was the bet slip. And when you called, they did not say that person. And you still have yet to pay that man. Stop it. You won't even stand on your own shit. I was on the phone listening. Quiet again. Wasn't talking. Listening. Stop it, my nigga. You be lying too much, bro. That shit is really irritating. When you gonna land your plane? I'm landing. Stop lying, though.
Okay, so what you said is the conversation started off on contracts. Just by the admission of what you said, no, now we talking about the most famous. So when then the most famous, like, well, that can't be true because that ain't even that's his rap name. His real name is this. That's how the conversation went into that. So that's how you know you're wrong.
The legal
I thought you had now let's talk about your brain as an elephant. I thought you had a memory of it. Hold on. I'm not finished. I didn't land my plane.
Okay, land your plane.
You said you had a memory of an elephant, but you didn't remember the order of operation in the conversation. Elephant brain, I landed. You got
it. That was the start of that conversation because, like how you just said, the other conversation was about the demographic and who was the most famous. That topic had ended. Then we start talking about this. You start trying to make it seem like niggas was talking about hood names and it was being the hood. And I said, no, what it started with was about some legal shit, bro. So yeah, my elephant aspect and instincts is very there. See how that works?
So let's
understanding is bad.
If a cat name is Crip from a hood and he start rapping and be known as Shazam and get famous as Shazam, well, technically,
it don't matter, Slip. In this specific demographic area, he was not known as what you know the world know him as today. Period. Period. It's history behind that. The people, the person that the people know today is a stage name. Everybody know this. It's a stage name. It's a stage name. It's a stage name. It's a brand like Nike. It's a brand. You got to protect your brand, right? It's a brand. Then you start talking about, nigga, masters. I said, okay, well, mastering, right? The masters is another aspect of the legal parts. That's not based on the brand. It's more on the music. Ownership of the music and your creation and, you know, the writing and shit like that. So not necessarily the name or the brand. This is what we was talking. We was all talking about legal aspects, bro. You just kept trying to equate it to some hood shit, to some neighborhood shit, some street shit, some motherfucking shoot 'em up, bang, bang. What about this? Because you didn't understand the history that was over there. When the person that was on the phone from over there is telling you it, you still going against it, and the person is telling you. Person said like that, okay, I get it. Then you from a neighborhood. It's crazy. You from a neighborhood where this same shit happens. Motherfuckers might be called something when they first.
Hey, look.
Hold on.
Hey, what Nipsey Hussle say?
Might be called something. Look, a motherfucker might be called something when they first come around, and then they start getting, you know, they start getting.
Hey, hold on. Let's listen to Nipsey Hussle. Let Nipsey Hussle. Hold on. Let Nipsey Hussle tell you. Hey, Nipsey.
God damn.
Hey, Nipsey, tell us about your music, Nipsey. Watch this.
Y'all know what's happening with me, though. You know all that strong shit, man. Ain't no even shit.
What'd you say?
I said, you don't know what he's talking about, bro.
What'd he say? Hey, look. Whether you want to, whether you want to accept it or not, the name Nipsey Hussle is associated with Rolling 60s, no matter if it's written on a contract. And that was the whole contention of the conversation. You could say
it wasn't. You was talking about something different. And the fact of the matter is, we not saying that don't nobody know him or may call him certain things. But it's a brand. That's what we kept saying. And there's no way you can argue that. No way you can say that what we saying is wrong. That you just want to keep talking about, you see, people know him as that. If people over there call him that, you don't know Vita. Well, we never said that they didn't say that, bro. You still got motherfuckers that, the nigga from Blank Man, they see, so they might call Cub Blank Man instead of whatever his fucking real name is. See how it is? Like you people that play these actors, they'll see the real actor and call them the actor name versus the fucking real name. You know how many actors walk around saying that shit? So we not saying that these motherfuckers is not gonna say their name. That's a fucking oxymoron. But the truth about it is it's a fucking brand.
That nigga Bear from Backstreet watched out the door. He was like, "Hey, you heard what happened to Nip? Come to find out this."
There we go.
Cut numbers and
hold on.
Cause I had just got into it. He ain't heard.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Yeah, you were locked up. My mind still got locked up, bro. I was in the cell.
Watch this.
In the cell on my phone and
here we go. I'm watching.
That nigga Bear from Backstreet watched knocked on the door. He was like, "Hey, you heard what happened to Nip?" I'm like,
hold on. Bear from Backstreet Watts. So you got cats from Backstreet said, you heard what happened to Nip. Nip. They call him Nip. Watch this.
What are you talking about? He like, you ain't heard? Don't keep my homie name out your mouth. Don't care.
Keep my homie name out your mouth. Banged on him. Hold on.
Because I had just got into it with this over some numbers, bro. And my numbers was good. And come to find out this was still in cut numbers. And like say your girl like fouling, you feel me? Like I give you some money.
Slim, you gotta grow up, bro. You too old to be acting like a kid.
And your girl, you like, no, they were bad. But I blacked out. my head hit the concrete ground, bro. I swear to God. And I opened my eyes and he was like, get up. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. And I still tried to take off, man. I was tripping.
But this was right after you found out about Nip.
Yeah, so
hey, whether you want to accept it, you don't have to get put on with that name.
Hold on, Slim. Hold on. You picked one of the craziest interviews to say something about it. I know exactly. I caught the voice of who that was. Yeah. You sound crazy.
Hey, watch this. Okay, then.
Let's stop, bro. Do shit about the hood. You ain't from over there, my nigga. Respect it.
It's on the internet, nigga. I'm reacting to the internet. Fuck what you talking about.
All right. Just don't say I never told you nothing, girl. You know what they used to tell us? You mind your own. You live long.
He an African.
Mind your own.
That's my own. He an African.
All right, Slip.
He an African. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Arrogance kills, bro. Respect goes a long way. Arrogance kills.
I picked the phone up and forget who called me. I just hear people screaming in the background. And like, bro got shot. So I just immediately run out the house in the living room watching TV. So the shop is maybe like 6 blocks away. Going crazy, man.
Hey, even his brother called him Nip.
Yes, it's his brand. Every time he's on the camera, it's part of the brand. Yes. It's like if I'm fucking selling Nike shirts or Nike. If I'm
he ain't talking about selling shirts.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. It's how you slow, bro. You slow. It's like if I'm fucking trying to push a brand. Every time I get on a camera, I'm gonna have this brand on. So yes, every time you fucking putting something out here and it's in a rap era or a rap scene or under that type of aspect, of course you're gonna push the brand.
You can call it a brand if you want, homie.
Everybody
a brand.
You think
your name Spook is a brand. Spook is a brand. Whether you know it or not, everybody's name is a brand. If that's the case, I got you.
I'm
right.
Sorry to call you that, but you're stupid, bro.
But you smart.
Say stupid shit and you think that you.
You're
I'm not the smartest person.
I know you are. You are so
I'm not the smartest. Look. Hold on, look. For the record, I'm not the smartest, but I'm damn sure not the dumbest. You see how that works?
Okay, well,
I didn't put that on. Understand it, good.
Hey, look.
I ain't the dumbest though. This nigga be saying.
Black Fam reacts. No, it says DJ Quick reacts to Black Fam explain why.
That's part of the brand.
Black Fam speak on
brand they pushing, money.
They not at this point. It's not the brand is Marathon. The brand was Crenshaw. The person that was pushing the brand was Nip.
Yeah.
That's the moniker, bro. I mean, respect it. That's just like.
Well, pull up, because all this should be public records, right? Pull up the Marathon Burgers EIN and see if it's under Nipsey Hussle or is it under their real name.
Go ahead, pull it up. What are you talking about?
You pull it up.
You pull it up.
You saying a fool?
You pull it up.
You
pull it up. Pull it up.
You get hyped when you want. I don't know.
Why do I gotta pull up your argument? It's your argument. Pull it up.
No, that's not my argument. It's your argument. Pull it up and show everybody what you're saying. That everything that you say and what Flip's saying is right.
What are you talking about?
Prove it. I'm saying Nipsey Hussle itself, the name is a brand itself. You say no, Marathon is a brand. Okay, well, prove it. They both brands. But you saying no. This name is only for this area, geographically for this demographic area. Like, get out of here, bro.
And you said Marathon Burger, huh? You know it was Marathon Clothing before the burger, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, bro.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about.
All right. Hey, look. Hey, you know what's crazy?
You kind of slow. I'm glad you're learning, though, because what I tell you yesterday, if that was the case, that if it's what you call him, we was talking about this name, and I said, well, why he didn't have the name on none of the clothes? So I clearly know about it.
Because he ain't selling Nipsey Hussle.
No, that ain't what I said. Why the fuck was his name was on the clothes versus just the Marathon? because that was the brand that he was pushing it on the independent level. That's what we was talking about. See how you try to like mix the dope. You trying to mix water and oil. That's why I'm always stop you and troll you when you say some dumb shit. So whoever listening, the more they listen to you, they gonna start to see and check your patterns. They gonna see that you be full of bullshit, bro. You better come correct, my nigga. It's the only way you gonna get your boost up out here. So niggas is not gravitating to fake shit, bro. I'm telling you. That shit is dead. That Pan-African fake shit is dead, my nigga. You better come real. Niggas want it for real. Niggas don't tired of the fake ass bullshit you be coming with. Come real, my nigga. Well, you better at least seem real. Yeah, nigga, if you ain't gonna cover, you better make it seem real, nigga. Yeah, you better get your acting skills up. Nigga, buy an acting book, nigga.
Hey, the next live we do, homie, we're gonna talk about Pan-Africanism and the Wabos.
Oh, yeah, that's easy. Y'all lost right there. Just by putting us in a category with some Pan-Africans who ain't never accomplished nothing as long as this fucking organization been here. Only thing they accomplished is going to jail for pedophilia. Yeah. But we gonna say that, right? Yeah,
we'll say I'm a Wabo smash. I'm talking about Wabos and wanna be Aboriginals. But so hey man, when you play this back and listen to it, and when you listen to yourself, you gonna really realize that it was kind of hard to have a conversation. And this is why Mr. Taylor and other people, even with mine too.
I can give a fuck, Slip. I'm telling you, I don't give a shit, my nigga. That just goes to show that these motherfuckers is small-minded. They Peabody brains when it comes to me, my nigga. Period.
Okay.
Period. Because I can sit here and listen to you. So I don't give a fuck about Mr. Taylor respectfully, nigga. Nigga, you can't sit here and motherfucker say something, you just cut off and then I don't gotta listen to that shit, nigga. I can respect you, but I don't gotta tolerate it, nigga. Yeah, that's two different things, nigga. I don't gotta tolerate shit. So respecting somebody and tolerating is two different things, so don't ever blend them together.
Okay, my bad. I'll blend them together.
I'm not tolerating something. I wasn't even finished. No, well, you pretty much summed it up. Yeah, okay,
so the names I was low key.
Don't misinterpret tolerating for not respect.
Low key, Montu, Mr. Taylor, Jacob. These are 4 different men in 4 different parts of the world.
Fine.
Well, it's in different.
Look, out of all the 100 people I deal with, they be calling me, asking me for stuff, or asking my point of view, want to know stuff. So them 4 means nothing, Slip. You know how many motherfuckers look forward to my fucking interpretation of shit, Slip? Are you fucking crazy, my nigga? So, Mr. Taylor, that's why I said they are peons, nigga, when it comes to my understanding. Nigga, people out, nigga, fucking, man, Slip, miss me with all that, bro. And I don't even gaslight myself, my nigga. But that's something right there, nigga. You don't know me, nigga. I got a gravitational pull, nigga, like no other, boy. I'm telling you, cuz. Niggas I done had niggas tell me crazy shit. I'm like, yeah, why you say that? Nigga said, nigga, don't question it, bro. Nigga just soak it in, bro. That's all he told him. Like, nigga came and gave me say some, yeah, stop it, Slip. So them 4 people you talking about out of 1,000 people out in the counter, nigga, don't mean shit, bro. I get love from everybody, nigga.
It ain't about not getting love. I'm talking about having a conversation.
Yeah.
Specific in context of
conversation. People, I just said that people look for my what's called. People wait to hear what I gotta say. See how that works? People look. What's Spook gonna say? I call niggas right now. What nigga Spook, nigga Spook. Yeah, stop it.
All right.
Nigga, so again, these 4 people that you quote means nothing, bro. So my reality in life, bro, my effect on people in reality. That means nothing.
So I just went on, turned it down, and but yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of the convo. And I really want the brother to listen to how when we have conversations, and it could be about any specific thing, and try to stay in context or even be able to exchange ideas. To where if we could really understand and really get to a point where we can learn how to conversate with each other, that'll be it. And and right now he be going big. He don't realize he be going big. I be telling you, he going big. I'm like, man, look, we gonna start recording this so you can actually hear it. You be going big. You be going big too. I gotta go big in order to even get it in what I'm trying to say. Like you don't get it. You know what I mean? And look, right now, look, I got him muted, and he don't even know he going in. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. And yeah, we're gonna tap in. We're gonna have more conversations, and really like to get other people and other point of views in the conversations. Because as a people, if we could just learn how to actually have conversations with each other and talk to each other, we could solve a lot of our issues. We'll come up with $1 million ideals. You know what I mean? Just understanding perspectives. Seek to understand and seek to be understood. All right.
Yeah, you got it. Them 4 people don't need nothing.